right, welcome back. Well, you know, quitting smoking is one of the most common and most important New Year's resolutions anyone can make.
And it's one of the hardest. We have Dr. Andrew Hyland from Roswell Park Cancer Institute, and he is joining us with more on this resolution. Give us some of the hard reasons why people should quit smoking.
Well,
incentive.
The simplest thing is that it's the biggest thing that you can do to improve your health. It's you know, the #1 preventable cause of death. People get sick, and quitting smoking will you'll be able to breathe better. Your kids will appreciate it, and your body will start to get better. Really, the moment you put that last cigarette down.
And you say I'm actually trying to quit once again for the umpteenth time, but it seems like it's easier every time I try, at least for a short period of time, and then I fall off track. But having a plan is key, and at least what I've been doing lately, I just want to run this by you, is I keep telling myself I can wait another half hour every time I want a cigarette, so I keep pushing it back. It's been working for me for the last 3 days, but, you know, is that something that, you know, you would recommend? Yeah,
Joe, you should be commended for trying again and continuing. The falling off the track is one way to think about it, but I think more positively. And, you know, if you slip on the ice, you don't lay there until it thaws. You get up and you keep going. So it's part of a process, and I think you touched on one point is, yeah, once you try and you quit, you gain some experience and you understand what your body's going through. You realize, yeah, maybe I can just go a little bit longer. I think the delay strategy often works for people. It's just, can I just stretch it out just a little bit longer? You give yourself some control, which is something that happens when you're facing the decision to quit. It seems like insurmountable.
It's an addiction. It's not a habit.
Right.
You know, people don't think, you know, biting your fingernails is a habit, but this is a real addiction.
Are there any programs that you would recommend? Any, you know, like the chewing gum or something that would help?
So there's no magic bullet. No, that's something that's clear. Obviously, Joe, you're a testament. There's no magic bullet, but there are some things that people find can help take the edge off. There's behavioral support. You know, just put on your Facebook page, I'm quitting smoking. I need your help. Understand what I'm going through. If you get it out there, that can create some motivation, both internally for yourself as well as your peer and your family support network. There are other services for people that are looking for a little bit extra help. The New York State Smokers Quit Line is run right out of Roswell Park. That number is 1-866-NY-QUITS, or you can go to...
What do you get when you call that number? I've always wondered. I've never called it. I'm almost afraid to. And I know, I just feel like I might try that. But what are you going to hear at the other end of the phone?
So there are quit coaches that will help sort of develop a plan for you as you work through it. So there's someone on the other end that's trained and is understanding and can help create a dialogue to get you through get you through the tough part. And then the other incentive that a lot of people call or go to the website for is a free starter kit of nicotine patches, which people can find will take the edge off of the cravings that you get.
As a coworker, does it help him or hurt him when I say, you know what, hey, should you be smoking, or to remind him, don't smoke?
In a supportive way, to be like, you're his best friend and you got his back, and not to tear people down, but to recognize that it's perhaps the hardest thing that you'll ever do in your life, and that you need support. You need all the help that you can bring to bear on it. So it's your family, your friends, your kids, patches. If there's outside support, say through the New York State Smokers Quit Line, whatever it is that you need to bring, and you have to, your routine is going to have to change. You have to be willing to make some changes.
The support is key too. I mean, I know we have to wrap up here, but like a year or two ago, I did a story on it, and a whole series, and I got letters and phone calls.
People always ask me about you.
And I'll never forget that, even though I did fall off the, the track. That definitely helped, and I appreciate that from everybody out there. So
I won't clock you over the head anymore. Dr. Andrew Hyland, thank you so much for joining us from Roswell Park today. Good advice.
That's right. Thank you so much. We're going to send it over to Emily Lenahan right now, and she's actually posed this question, I'm sure, on our Facebook page. What are you getting there, Emily?
Hey guys, you know, once I knew this was the Hot Sauce topic, I knew our viewers are going to have so much to offer one another when it comes to advice and when to talking about it, and they definitely do. Krista just said that she quit smoking 2 years ago. She quit cold turkey, and she thinks that's the best way to do it. So congratulations to her. Obviously, you see lots more comments here. People are really weighing in, offering their advice, and some people are looking to quit smoking. They're just looking for that support. We have Christian, who said he quit with the combination of a patch and a prescription Zyban, but he said the most important thing for him was the desire to quit. We also have Chris up here, who he just offered some encouragement for everyone. He said he quit smoking 11 years ago, and he's thankful for it every day. And he said it was probably one of the hardest habits to break, but he says you can do it. Think of all the extra money you can save. So